Today is July 3rd, 2016, 10:55 a.m. The video that you're about to see here is the past 2 weeks, starting from July 12th all the way leading up to, I believe, June 23rd or 24th. It was a 2-week period in which I was away for annual training for Massachusetts National Guard, which is where I work for in regards to the military. So you'll see a couple clips of us doing training, as well as a couple clips here and there when I was able to make it to one of the two gyms that existed on post at Joint Base Cape Cod in Massachusetts. You'll see that one of the squat racks that I was able to use on the first couple of days, that crossbar is so high up that I was laughing as I was walking it out, even though I was in a lot of pain because it was really quite the walk. And after reviewing these videos, I can see that I was kind of cheating the depth a lot on these squats, and I really don't have much excuse for it. I was trying to, you could see on some of the reps, I was trying to bury it a little bit lower, but I just wasn't comfortable in that position. I think it might have been due to the fact that the Friday before I had left, I was at ENAC, which is a gym over in West Warwick, and I was kind of frustrated at the fact that I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to train at all in the 2 weeks. So I went for a PR. I went for a 515 on the deadlift, which is a little bit, it's near where my meet PR, and then I hit 525 after that. But then I went for a 525, and which would have been a 10-pound PR, and I failed miserably. And in the process, I believe I definitely tweaked my right hip a little bit, and it was actually bothering me for the duration of the annual training all the way up to last night when I was sitting in my bed and I was able to, I believe, pop it back into place. But it feels a lot better last night and today. The discomfort is not there anymore, which I'm very happy about. But I don't suggest anyone else doing that if they're having any sort of hip pain. And then here you'll also see, I don't know if they'll get there, but you'll see on one of the days that we were able to do an upper day. So I was able to drag 2 of the NCOs within the platoon I was working with me, and we used the same squat rack as our rack for the bench because there was no bench rack. So that was kind of interesting, but I was happy we were able to finagle it in a way that we could still do the bench press. What I really appreciated most about annual training was to be able to train, but more importantly to be able to show some of the NCOs, the non-commissioned officers that I work with when I do go into work, just the basics on lifting and kind of letting them know about my philosophy on it. My hope with that is that they can then take that and kind of pass that along to their soldiers, to the lower enlisted, the junior NCOs and things of that sort, and we can kind of get this process going in regards to helping people maybe start or continue their fitness journey. God damn. What I really also appreciated was seeing how excited some of the soldiers were in learning this stuff, and then kind of already setting up some short-term and long-term goals in regards to their own fitness journey and lifting and their strength. We started talking about, okay, like what is realistic and where I will be next annual training in regards to the squat, bench, deadlift. And so when I was talking to them about, you know, realistically where they could be, they were kind of in shock. They were in awe as far as like where they could possibly be, which got me really excited and helped me power through the 2 weeks of training that we had. So during the training, my unit is a water purification unit, so we are, our sole purpose, or main purpose I should say, is to purify water. So take raw water and run it through our systems to end up being able to provide purified drinking water, potable water for soldiers, and maybe if there's a natural disaster, things of that sort. So we went through our 9 pieces of water equipment and did an inventory operations check and get them to where they need to go in regards to having all of our equipment fully operable. So that is what we did for the 14 days that we were out there, as well as we also did some field feeding for the National Best Warrior competition that was hosted at the Cape this year. So that was really cool. I had a chance to learn how that side of operations goes. I'm typically just with a water platoon, so I don't really get to see that side of things, but getting a chance to see it and getting to see what a headquarters platoon leader would be doing was really nice, and I appreciated that. I got to work closely with the full-time NCOs as well as one of the newer lieutenants in our unit and kind of help get him started, get him on his feet. But he's very squared away. He is very good with his knowledge base, and I'm really happy to have him on the team. We had 2 days that we actually got to do some fun stuff. The first day was the first Friday we were there. We took a half day of work and off, and we went to Martha's Vineyard. We went there, and it was an optional thing, so that we allowed soldiers to go if they wanted to go, or stay if they wanted to hang back at post. So we took that. We took the ferry over, and you'll see some clips there. It was really fun. Got to know a lot of the soldiers and kind of bond with them outside of work, which was really nice. And then we had another MWR day in which we were on post, and we rented out this little place, and it was right near the water, and we had a little barbecue. There was kind of yard games and stuff that we played, music, ping pong. So
why do you wear gloves?
I don't know. Why do they make gloves at gyms?
Show me your hands.
that was really fun, and allowed people to just take a break from work, rest, and just relax for a day. All in all, I was really happy to had the chance to go to this iteration of annual training because I learned a lot. Even though I didn't get to hang out with my soldiers that I typically work with on a month-to-month basis, it was really nice to get to know the soldiers that I did work with over the past 2 weeks, and I hope that, you know, they also saw the kind of progress that within our operations, and also with how I started to do things differently as we went along.
been 27 years and you've only now just figured out. You can give him your heart and your soul. Give him every ounce of you. But when you're caught up in the riddle, man, your pride ain't worth a nickel, no, no. Revving through the gears, trying to keep ourselves from stressing out. Take a look in your heart and your soul. This is really it, is it all that you are? We're so caught up in the riddle and we suffer for so little, oh Lord. Holding back the tears on the last train homeward bound. It's been 27 years and you've only now just figured out. You can give him your